second thing is that right now it's off for prolonged periods of time. If you're not going to be using it, I suppose that's okay. It's best to have the rheometer turned on and warmed up. There's an on switch here. There's also an on switch on this. This is a power controller. It's got some onboard computers here, right? So, you know, if I turn this off, it's going to turn power off over here. So it's on switch. We also have a power supply or a power conditioner over here. We gave that because originally when we delivered this, had some trouble. We had to take it back and replace a board in the power supply unit. They thought it might have to do also with some unconditioned power coming in. There's a lot of draws here on power, right? So the power supply, the power units, and the rheometer all need to be turned on. It's best to leave it on for about an hour before you use it.
Okay.
You can imagine, you know, this air-bearing filter, right? It's sintered. So, you know, like a pencil lead, right? So the air is just being forced through everywhere. As the air comes through, if what's in there right now is room temperature air, this has a humidity and maybe a different temperature than the compressed air being forced through here. So the reason it's leaved on an hour is so that that unit can equilibrate, right? This whole bearing, right? Real sensitive torque. It's going to be sensitive to changes in temperature, humidity. The electronics, it's basically an electrical torque it's electromagnetic torque, in that this rotor that rotates around has rare earth magnets on it. And we have a field, and it's kind of a carrot and donkey approach that we generate on the outside. This field moves just ahead of the moment in the rotor, right? And so now you have an angle, you have a moment, calculated torque, right? But since this field is electrically generated, it's best that this is at a nice stable condition, so if it's on for about an hour. If you just turn things on cold and run it, you might see some noise in your low-end data.